Resolution 2026-12, celebrating and recognizing October as LGBTQIA History Month. Whereas in 1924, German LGBTQ rights activist Henry Gerber formed the Society of Human Rights, which is widely regarded as the first documented gay rights organization in the US, leading to the formation of other LGBTQIA rights organizations in 1950s, such as the Mattachine Society and Daughters of Blightus, and
Whereas from 1965 to 1969, the annual reminders had occurred in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, in which gay rights activists such as Barbara Giddings wore business casual attire in front of Independence Hall in order to bring more awareness to the fundamental belief that everyone in the United States had been created equal. This movement has helped the LGBTQIA community prove that they are just as employable as those who are not in the community, giving more room for equal opportunities in the US. And whereas in June of 1969, the Stonewall riots occurred in Greenwich City in New York City, consisting of resistance against police raids for 3 days, ultimately going in history as the most significant and impactful event in the history of gay liberation in the United States. And
In June of 1970, 1 year after the Stonewall riots, the first Pride Parade had taken place in New York City, marking the beginning of the biggest celebration held in honor of the LGBTQIA achievements. And in 1994, Rodney Wilson, a Missouri high school teacher, believed a month should be dedicated to the celebration and teaching of gay and lesbian history, and gathered other teachers and community leaders. They selected October because public schools are in session and existing traditions such as National Coming Out Day on October 11th occurred that month, and
Whereas in 2009, the Matthew Shepard and James Byrd Jr. Hate Crime Prevention Act was passed by President Obama in order to expand previous hate crime legislation to officially categorize crimes motivated by actual or perceived gender, sexual orientation, gender identity, or disability as hate crimes. And whereas the Fair Education Act passed in 2011 and the History Social Science Framework approved in 2016 provide guidance to California educators about LGBTQIA history topics to teach, and
whereas the first Gay Straight Alliance was established at Milpitas High School in 1997 and then True Colors Club was formed in 2018 to support LGBTQ students and the unique challenges faced in adolescence, as well as promote and celebrate those identifying as LGBTQIA+, and
whereas LGBTQIA History Month icon should be celebrated as American suffragist Susan B. Anthony, magician Janis Joplin, transgender Supreme Court attorney Shannon Minter, Navajo artist R.C. Gorman, artist and designer of the Pride flag Gilbert Baker, gay rights pioneer Bobby Hatoy, and U.S. Congressman Mark Takano, and
whereas in June of 2020, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that in the case of Boston versus Clayton County, that LGBTQIA community employees are protected from discrimination under Title VII of the Civil Rights Act of 1964, extending the protection under federal anti-discrimination law to LGBTQIA employees in all 50 states.
Now therefore be it resolved that the governing board of the Milpitas Unified School District join other communities and school districts in our nation in celebrating October as LGBTQIA History Month, and encourage others to observe with appropriate ceremonies and activities that celebrate and promote awareness of the LGBTQIA community. Passed and adopted by the Milpitas Unified School District Board of Education at a meeting held on October 28, 2025 by the following vote.